Last night was so funny. I played Among Us with some of my friends, and we all stayed on voice call. We played with randos, so if one of us got imposter, we would all be assholes and help each other.
That's hilarious.
And oh my god, people get so wild when you're in free chat. They just say this shit, and you're just like, wow, that's anti-Semitic. We're kicking you from the game. It's just. I'm just like, this is wild.
Just the wow, that's anti-Semitic.
It's like, wow, you really said that with your whole chest, thinking it was funny. Okay, goodbye. And then someone, because I have my name on there as a little we instead of the R, I have a W. And someone asked, someone was like, I think you're the imposter. And I was like, I'm just a little guy. And they're like, how old are you? And then we kicked them right away because we're like, that's sus.
Yeah.
So it's like last night was just so much of that. I'm just like, this is wild. This is crazy. But now we get chill horse game.
Yes, chill horse game tonight, and we'll be back to chaos on Saturday night. That seems like a good balance.
Yeah, because Saturday there won't be anything to do in horse game.
Yeah.
But I also most likely will not be here for Saturday because I'm going to my college town Friday and most likely staying the entire weekend. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, I get to go for 4 straight hours. I get to review students' portfolios.
Oh, wow.
And so each of them get a 20 or 15 to 20 minute slot with me, and they're just like, this is my portfolio. And I'm just like, okay, time to review it.
Amazing.
So that's going to be my life on Friday. Like, I'm excited for it. I like doing it. This is my second time doing it.
Yeah.
But I even emailed the person. I'm just like, do I get a little break? Because talking a lot for 4 hours hurts a little bit. Well, it's a little painful. And they're like, oh yeah, so like they get 15 minutes and they get like 2 to 3 minutes to like switch between. And I'm like, that's not a break. That's pain.
Also, hi everyone in chat. Hello. I was having technical difficulties, so I am here now. I am back. Let's see. I'm running around by the Baroness's racetrack, but the countdown did not start, and there's nothing on the board. I'm hoping it's not glitched.
What's glitch? Sorry, like
I was over at the Baroness's racetrack, and the countdown on the board was not active. And there's a bunch of people standing there, and I'm just like, oh, there's the 5-minute warning.
Here's the thing.
There's the 5-minute warning. I thought maybe it might be glitched, but it seems okay.
Yeah. I just signed up for it.
I know they've been having issues with, like, some champs say that they're glitched, and some champs they say that they're going, but they're actually glitched out. Because that's what happened with us a couple times with, like, the second Moreland champ or the second Fort Pinta champ and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But seems to be working.
Hopefully. I'm still on. Oh, my horse is level 10 now. Okay, never mind.
I see you.
Hello.
Hello.
I was hoping that we would see CC give us new horses today, honestly. 'Cause I'm like,
yeah.
Where is it?
I mean, and it doesn't seem like there's anything in the shop? Question mark. Wait, there's an unlock. Oh. Okay. I want to, like, attempt to buy something and see if it'll tell me what the, Okay. Cannot be worn on the following breeds you own. Is there something that, like, that I can get that can?
Emma disappeared!
I'm right here.
I was gone.
Quit telling everyone I'm dead. Because sometimes they reveal the new tack in like the or the new horses in the tack that you can buy, but I don't think I have enough money to like. Because all I can buy right now are boots, and it tells me what breeds cannot wear them. And I'm like, no, I want to see what breeds can wear things. Why don't you tell me that?
Because they caught on.
Yeah, they did. Gosh, diddly darn it. Oh well, like it told me the other day, like when I went to buy the item, it told me what I could and couldn't put it on. But the thing is, like, now I don't have enough money to buy something more expensive. Wait.
No.
No, it still says still says Calder and Ephira, which is the passos that just came out.
Yeah.
The rope halters, the rainless rope halters are only 3,300, so I could actually look at those. Oh, you're back here.
Oh, I was wondering where you went. I was like, where did I go?
Oh. I don't know how your weather is over there, but man, we are so icky right now. I have actually, like, I've had sinus stuff really bad all day today, to the point where, like, my left ear is all messed up. Like,
oh no.
It feels like, I mean, I've had stuff running down my throat all day.
Oh,
and so
no,
I've got like an earache from it. It's great.
That sounds miserable, homie.
Like, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Take care of yourself.
I took a Benadryl earlier, and I was like, oh, this might help. All it did was knock me on my ass for 3 hours.
Yep, because that's what Benadryl do.
I took a 3-hour nap, and I was like, I woke up, I'm like, am I dead? Is this real life?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll do. That's meant to knock you the hell out. There's non-drowsy Benadryl out there though.
I've tried the non-drowsy stuff. It doesn't work for me. It still makes me drowsy.
Oh no.
I'll probably take another one before I go to bed tonight, just in case. But it's got to be how damp it is outside, because we actually have had a couple days of 40-degree weather. Which, right now, with all the snow we have, is just disgusting. Like, it's just awful.
Shaking your hand.
Yeah, but I'm such a, like, because I don't hardly, like, ever get sick with this kind of stuff. Knock on wood. But, like, I'm such a big baby about it when it does happen, because I'm like, it's in my ear. I don't want it in there. I want it out of my ear.
Lay down on one side and let it drain. Pull down your earlobe and let it drain.
That's what I was doing last night.
With the heat compress too, because heat will make your muscles expand in there and they go
yeah. And I took a hot shower this afternoon and all that good stuff. Oh god, I got lagged to all hell.
Oh no.
You moved to the start line and I was like left.
Where'd you go?
I'm in 12th.
Oh god.
It started me so late.
That isn't fair. You need financial compensation.
I want it. Give it to me. I love the generic crowd effects that they use for, like, you jumped over the jump, yeah! Because those are actually the same crowd effects that are in the, like, Rosamund Hill game that came out in the early 2000s that I played when I was a kid.
Wonderful.
The exact same. Like,
it's copyright free.
Yeah. There are crowd sound effects that they used in there that I now can, like, recognize just by sound every time, like in TV shows and shit. Which is hilarious to me because there's one that's like a little kid that's shouting like, "Ah, man, yeah!" And it's like, as soon as I hear it, I'm like, "Yup, that's the Rosamund Hill sound effect."
That is so funny.
Speaking of, I watched a really interesting video about the Roblox oof noise. I need to send it to the group chat because it's honestly one of the craziest roller coasters I've ever been on.
Oh, like, please. Is it like a video essay?
Yes.
How long is it?
No joke. It's like an hour and a half long, and the guy only planned for it to be a half an hour video. I'm like, oh my god.
That's beautiful. I need it. Because I'm, like I said, I'm working on storyboards again, so I'm like, I need shit to like keep me sane.
No, I'll send it to you. It was such a train on, but it was so interesting to me. Because basically, long story short, is the person who has been actively taking credit for the sound did not make it. And then, because of that, the guy making the video decided to look into that person, and it just spirals from there. It's just so bad.
It's slander.
Yep, it's just lie after lie after lie after lie, and this poor man's descent, like his sanity. You can see it leaving.
This poor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, video essays always end in the narrator losing their sanity, because I'm just like, this is an hour and this is a feature-length film of this one topic, my guy.
Right.
But sometimes shit has to take that long to explain because of how wild it is.
Yeah. No, it's in my YouTube history. I'll leave it in the voice chat because oh my god. It's like I had started.
Sounds beautiful.
I had started to watch it as like background noise, and then I actually ended up being like, "Oh my god, I didn't want to pay attention to this."
Oh my god, little Concord is kicking around in this thing. He's like, nah. Or she's kicking around, and you're like, nah.
Little baby. I didn't realize where the quest was. I thought it was at Jorvik Stables, so I.
Nope, it's at Steve's in the dressage arena.
Alright, here I come.
I hear this is kind of annoying, but that was a lot of cynical people saying it was annoying.
Oh. I can't wait for this to take 2 minutes. What a nice surprise. I also like that they specifically clarified the fact that, oh, well, if you're caught up on story quests, you'll know that Anne is not actually like, that this is from a while ago. And it's like, okay, so then why did you do it?
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, the next story isn't going to be until May. We're like, what? That long? Like, it better be, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be this massive thing, because they're like, we're going to Pandora, we're going through a portal. So it better be like this massive, spanning over a few days thing. A good payoff. With the tree growing.
They're probably going to make it last over 4 weeks. Like, that's probably going to be the entirety of May. I hate to say that, but...
Maybe.
Alright. Forgot my grooming kit. Away. Oh boy.
Where do I have to go for...
It's in Steve's barn. The grooming
kit. Okay, I was like, I have to go all the way to your tables.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a fit. Because I know that's where she usually trains, so that's why I'm like, why is this at Steve's?
I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because it's a horse from Jorvik Stables. Given, let somebody from Jorvik Stables is letting her use it Why are we at Steve's?
This is like across the continent.
Oh, okay. I also love that, like, they're trying to get away from Anne being the rich girl that, like, you know, has people, like, do her stuff for her and whatever, and here we are grooming her horse. Like,
But it makes us, the player, do something.
yeah.
Like, I don't get it either. Want to pick it together? Want to pick his horse together? No. Actually,
Actually,
I don't even. I hire. See, I'm the rich girl. I hire someone else to do this for all like 18 of my horses.
Yeah, same.
We're the rich girls.
Alright.
Something about your presence calms her. It's because I'm not real. This is real.
I am waiting for you, Anne. How slow do you want me to go? I'm literally walking on a circle, waiting for you. How slow do you, like, seriously?
And you suck at riding horses.
Oh, you can ride a little fast. Oh my god. You're the ones that had me do a circle. Seriously.
Well, I'm in the circle now. What's up?
Oh, wait for us. Okay, well, now I'm doing the circle. And you're not on the circle with me, Anne. You're just standing there. Let's go.
The cynical people were right. This is annoying.
This is really annoying. Anne, let's go.
And
What the hell?
for someone who is prestigious, you suck. Oh my god.
I do like, though, how, because if that's, like, that is a newer character model, I like how she sits in the saddle. It's very pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that at least we look something like that.
Yeah, like, I'm ready to ride faster. No, you're not. Yeah, I'm riding. I'm not even a trot, and you're saying, wait.
I know. It's like, wait for us, but then you stop. Why are you stopping? This is really
Not
annoying.
even like a horse in real life would just kind of take that lead anyways of like, oh, that horse is moving, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah. Oy.
Or wow, what do I get out of this mission?
Oh my
Because it
God.
better not just be money.
Wait for us. But, okay, wait for us, but you don't even attempt to catch up. That's the part that bothers me.
It's the AI. It's really bad. Whoever programmed it. I'm just like, homie,
Yeah.
this is not how this should be going.
Right,
Oh,
wait.
it's another circle.
Wait for us to me means slow down and I'll catch up. Not, oh, I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah.
Because, like, what?
What is happening? Yes, the new Star Stable update where we walk in circles.
Oh, you can ride a little faster now.
I hate you.
So I am actually, like, excited for next week's update. I want to see what they mean by new and improved controls. However, I
How
don't
many people are
think
gonna be mad about it?
I don't think that deserved to be an update all on its own.
No.
I think that
It's
should
kind of
have, like, just put
an
it in with the
additive.
Equestrian Festival.
Yeah, because won't the Equestrian Festival be the week after that? Maybe.
Yeah.
I really wish they would only do like one update a month.
I know. At this point, if they're not actively adding anything to the game on a weekly basis, then they need to stop updating on a weekly basis. Because you're just pissing people off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, okay. Sit with Anne and have a heartfelt confession. You know what? I will do that. I will leave my horse in the pasture for the authenticity of this moment, even though she's fully tacked up.
I want to do that too. I want to do that too.
We're just gonna pretend that I untacked her.
My horse is definitely not purple and not strange. I promise.
I really miss my dressage saddle. Bitch, me too.
Is this foreshadowing?
What do you think your purpose is here on Jorvik? What is it? Oh, it's none of those.
It is the devs sneaking in a poll via the game.
I'm here on vacation.
I'm here on vacation.
I'm gonna do to be the best equestrian I can be.
I said, I'm on vacation. I shouldn't even be helping you, actually.
That?
She said, really? That's not what I was expecting. Everyone around us is so caught up in destiny and purpose, but being here just a vacation, that sounds so peaceful. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I came here for. Now I'm here with you in your pink.
Aw. She's talking about the whole, like, people staring at her because of her, scar.
I literally just said, and you're pink.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is so cute. Okay, so the whole thing with her and Derek has been going on since, like, the actual Starshine Legacy games. And while I think that, like, I think when I was a kid, like, I used to ship it. But I like hearing her talk about it, like, oh, she's like, my friend helped me come to terms with it. I never used to smile in photos, but lately we've been doing some shoots, and I don't know, this big goofy grin appears on my face. When I look at the photos, I see a version of myself that I'm comfortable with. That's so, whoever wrote the dialogue for this, I feel like, is actually really good. Oh no, she's so sad. Oh no.
That's a frown.
They actually changed her expression.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go, hey, it's horse game night.
Oh.
No.
I don't want to burn anymore. I only want to bring warmth. Oh. Thanks for spending time with me today. It's been a good day. Oh, so this is a daily thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, she said, oh, we can go again tomorrow. This quest is not available until the following day. Please come back tomorrow. Okay. And Jorvik Stables is in 15 minutes, so... Whee!
Yeah, she wants to bring warmth and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that, like, back when I was playing the original games, I did not dislike Anne. I know a lot of people disliked Anne. I never disliked her. She was the
snooty rich girl stereotype.
Yeah, she definitely, like, in the first game, which was Lisa's game, she kind of came off as the snooty rich girl. But her game is my favorite one to play. It's just like, she feels like the one with the most like change in character over time. And so, like, her arc in Star Stable has actually made the most sense to me, and she has very quickly become my favorite.
Aww.
I mean, you know how much I like to traumatize characters. There's something about going to, like, well, actually, she didn't even, like, go there on her own, like, of her own free will. She was essentially kidnapped, and her horse was killed. and she was frozen in a rock for a year. So, like, that's a lot. And then to be so scarred from it, both mentally and physically, when a big part of your life was being in front of a camera, like your looks were the only thing that was really doing anything for you. That's gotta be so tough.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I always liked that aspect of Anne coming into Star Stable, and I feel like whoever was tasked with reworking her did their job exceptionally well. I'm not happy with the other Soul Riders. I think Linda's the only one that I actually like don't mind. Her design is wonderful. Like, Linda's design is wonderful.
Yeah.
I like Lisa's new, like, I don't like the country girl vibes. I think that they just did that. Like, they had to have the token Western one. So, like, that's what I feel like happened there.
I feel like, wasn't she more like a rock star vibe?
Oh, she was punk.
Punk or something,
like, exceptionally punk. Leather jacket with the fur on it, and like high heel platforms and all that.
You can
kind
do
of stuff.
country punk, like that wouldn't have been
that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
And like Alex was nerfed when they redid the characters as well. Like, I don't know, something about they made her just so damn annoying.
Like, I don't mind her because I've met people like her before, so it's like I don't mind it, but like I think part of it, her being like having the annoying factor, is a lot of the animations have to play into it, and having Alex just like angry at everything, like rah, 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 I'm just like, you can have her calm down, right? Have her calm down, I promise.
Right. Like, the vibe that I always got from Alex in the original games was like, she was really headstrong and stubborn, and she would like go to the ends of the earth to prove a point, but she was really street smart. And like, I feel like they lost the level-headed, like, calculatingness of Alex, because there was cunning there. You know, and it seems like it's all gone, and now she's just like blah, 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 just like, I'm just gonna like barrel into this without a plan and everything, and be super chaotic. And I'm like, you can have like the angry one without making her be stupid about her decisions. Like, like, not to
at least have a character arc of like learning that can't do that. Yeah, you gotta think before you act.
Right, and like not to dredge like Hogwarts houses out of the ether, but like to me it was very obviously like Alex was the Slytherin of the group. You know, and like it's just the new vibes, they're just not there. It's not there. Which, like,
she's the hot-headed lesbian, and it's like, okay,
that's like that's fine. That just, you know,
it's fine. It's not, but you know that's like the stereotype they're going for, when it doesn't have to be that stereotype. That's overplayed in so much media.
Right.
And it's like when they like you see like they see this is a lesbian, she dressed really masked and she's angry all the time. Like, no.
Right.
I've met many masks who are like, I've met people like this who are they're playing off a big stereotype, really.
They turned, like, honestly, other than I feel like Anne, they turned all the four into stereotypes. Like
calm country girl, really smart, like nerdy girl for Linda. Like, okay, you can't say that, like, you know, well, Star Stable has never been like, they don't this is not breaking the glass ceiling. This game does not break
No.
any ceiling whatsoever. And they might think they do, but they
don't. No, I
Like,
was talking to somebody about that
congratulations.
the other day. I'm like, yeah, pat yourself on the back. You made another horse game for girls.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything groundbreaking here, SSO. It's like, I'm sorry to tell you, the only thing that's groundbreaking about your game is the actual animations of the horses themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Horses are not easy to animate.
no, and they have an exceptionally good team working on their horses, and that's the only reason I still play this game. Is
Mhm.
the horses are like super aesthetically pleasing to look at, and it's no different
Yeah.
than collecting model horses.
Yeah.
I like having them in my barn for me to take out and look at. Like,
And sometimes it feels really nice to ride them. Some of them have real nice feelings when
Yes.
you ride them. I
Yes.
keep wanting to say when you drive them, but I'm like,
When
this
you
ain't a
drive.
car.
no, not a vehicle.
Yeah. Because like honestly, I'm not really drawn to any of the main 4 girl casts. And like none of them are like, I like you the most. They're all very meh
Yeah.
to me because they fall into those stereotypes.
Oh yeah.
God.
Sabine.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Well, Sabine is different. Sabine's not. I mean, it's technically just the main cast, but they gave the Dark Riders 10 times more personality
Yes, they
than they
did.
did their main cast.
They really did.
So like, we really want people to question their sexuality, and I'm like, you're right. And I'm still waiting on like the other member that has a new member that
The little
hasn't
hobby
been
horse thing.
little hobby horse.
Yes.
I want that little hobby horse to actually have a spirit of the horse inside of it, and it goes neigh at you, and you're like, oh my god, that's alive.
I want it to be hardcore possessed.
I do too. Oh god.
Like absolutely like batshit bonkers possessed. Like I want
Yeah.
that so bad.
Yeah, and it's so funny. They make their villains more likable than the good guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
the good guys are bullshit. Frick is bullshit. I forget what the. I already forget what the whole group is called.
It's the Soul Riders.
Not the Soul Riders, but you know the druids or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
the
like,
druids. Yeah.
they're awful and annoying. And I'm trying to remember the name of my husband in this game. It's been a
Evergrey.
Evergrey. I knew it was Gray. But yeah, I like Evergrey because he's actually fun. I mean, like, he's not, like, breaking any ceiling either, but I'm just
Right.
I love the crazy uncle that's like, actually, yeah, go do what you want. Screw those guys. And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah.
I know, like the villains are the most fun part about this game, as far as
Yeah.
NPCs go, and then you
Mhm.
actually like start listening to them talk, and they don't they don't seem like villains. So then it's
No,
like,
they just
wait a
seem like
second,
people. They just seem like little guys.
yeah,
And like Sabine is just, it's like she appears intimidating and scary, but really she's just high prestige, like really into, I think it was dressage that she's into, isn't it?
yes, yeah,
Yeah, like she is like massively into dressage. Like she is competition level, and it's like, if you can't take this seriously, screw you kind of vibes.
Right.
And she's not like, and it would be different if she's like, I want nothing to do with you because you're a soul rider and I want to unleash Cthulhu. I'd be like, okay, this is just campy villain crap.
Yep.
But but no, she's like, last year she's like, we're gonna have a huge race. And I'm like, oh hell yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go.
No, my favorite part about the last quest that we got to do with the Soul Riders was the Dark Riders was the fact that literally we were abandoned by our own team, and the villains were like, all right,
You need
well,
help?
I don't want to die, so like, I guess.
They're like, I guess you can help us. And you're
Yeah.
like, okay, sweet. I really hope at the end of when we'll never get the end of this storyline, honestly, at this point.
I know.
But I want to see them all converge together to fight for the same purpose.
Yeah.
Because that would be a way more satisfying ending. Like, don't make your villains this likable and full of personality, and then just don't do anything with like actually like they're just teenagers and young adults too,
Right.
like who think they're doing the right thing.
Yep.
So it's
Exactly.
like, I desire to see. I want to see them converge and then fight for the same thing in the end.
I
That's all I
really,
want.
I really wish that, like, well, for one, if I were working on this game, I'd push heavily for like factions, as in not just a reputation thing. Factions, as in you either start with the Soul Riders or the Dark Riders when you start the game, and then all of your quests are basically the same quest, but they're either for one purpose, like one side or another. Because
Mhm.
you could actually outfit the quests so that it's essentially the same exact mechanics, but switch out your models and switch out a couple chunks of dialogue.
Yeah.
You know, so you'd have your Soul Riders and your Dark Riders, and then you'd have like and then you'd have the festival quests, which are just the same no matter what. And I think that, like, for one, that would draw more interest into the game. Like, I think that would be much more of an interesting way to play, where you'd either have like the dark side or the light side, and think of the marketing they could do, like, which side are you on? Like,
Yeah,
are you
and they
light
kinda,
or
like,
dark?
They somewhat tease at like an appalled, like would you choose Soul Riders or Dark Riders? And like wasn't it overwhelming Dark Riders?
Yeah.
That it's like, hey, that's a sign, actually. Also, Emma, can you see no one in your game right now?
No one.
Oh my god, there's so many people here, and I'm standing right next to you.
I think that might be why. Sometimes when there's like too many people, I don't see anybody.
Oh no. Anyways, back to the conversation, because I looked over at your stream and no one is in there. But yeah.
And then, so, let's see, where was I going with that? Oh, so if you could get to a point where, like, maybe the main story quest is really not that long. Maybe the main story quest is like just how you unlock the island as a whole. Like, once you actually unlock every part of the map, then you're done. Okay. And then from there, then you have all the little side quests, and then maybe the story quests pop up at another festival, or like they could have done, like, okay, to me, the main story quest in this game as of right now should have ended with freeing Anne from Pandoria.
Yeah.
All right. And then after that, it should have been like, oh, well, now you have a choice. Now you can train with the Soul Riders because all of you are present, or you can train with the Dark Riders because all of you are present, kind of a thing. Like, now you get to choose. So, like, once you save Anne, you can either go, oh, well, I'm going to go with the Soul Riders, or go, no, I'm going to go with the Dark Riders. And then, you know, like that, if that's your entry quest into the game where you're essentially neutral, then you pick a path.
Yeah.
But unless they
know
really retrofit the story, this game is going to go nowhere.
Yeah. I was gonna say though, like, if they do let you choose a faction, you imagine the little kids, like, if you're a Dark Rider, I hate you, and I'm blocking every single Dark Rider because you're evil. Yeah. And I'll be like, hell yeah, I am.
Yeah, block me. Block me,
I dare you.
Block me. I'm begging.
I can imagine the little kid wars that would be going on. That'd be so funny. I wonder if, like, some like Dark Riders role play and everyone's like, screw you.
Yeah. Like, I hate to compare every, like, MMO I play to DC Online, but like honestly, that's the one that I feel like, yeah, they have a lot of stuff to sort out, but I really liked how they actually did their base game. And I mean, I had a blast playing it, and I made 2 accounts. I actually I went through once as a hero, and then I went back and I did it again as a villain because I had so much fun playing it. So
Yeah.
I think that if Star Stable were really to focus on, the fact that so many people want to do quests with the Dark Riders, I honestly think that some people would buy a second account just to go through with another faction.
Yeah, exactly. I would. I want to be with Sabine. You mean I get to be with Sabine all the time? Twirls my hair. Yeah. But it's I also understand why they make some of the choices they make, and they probably will never have you choose between. Maybe they'll have you choose, go with the Dark Riders for this small, short period of this quest, or kind of thing. Because, they're probably looking at it how many kids are going to get potentially bullied because of this?
Right.
Or just players in general. I say kids, but it's players in general.
Yep. I really do think that they need to address the whole guys in Star Stable thing, though.
Yeah.
And if anybody has not watched Megan's video on that, it was excellent. It was really good. Yeah. And you could absolutely tell that she took a lot of time and put a lot of energy into instead of doing the thing that everybody in the comments on Instagram and Facebook seems to do, where it's yelling and screaming and no constructive criticism whatsoever. It was very well put together and calm.
Yeah, you have to be calm and respectful.
Yeah.
If you want to be heard on a potentially respectful level. Not everyone. The internet people are too bold to get pissy right away, so it's bullshit that way, but no, it's like we said, they're not breaking any glass ceiling. They're not doing anything revolutionary.
You know what would be revolutionary? Is making a horse game with a playable male character. I'm not even kidding.
I know you're not. It's so sad.
Not playable male character and or playable non-binary character.
Yeah.
And all they would have to do, honestly, okay. They already came out and said that they were making more masculine and more non-binary hairstyles. So if you're already doing that, and you said that you're going to let us choose our pronouns, then why, so there will be guys in the game. Why can't
did they say they're going to let us choose our pronouns?
I thought that they had come out in a news thing and said that at some point they were going to let you choose your pronouns.
Maybe it'll just be a thing you can select, but still, if you only... they should, and already the new body types, none of them have, varying size of breasts, which, in my opinion, is a good thing.
Yeah.
Just because that is a very, very sensitive topic of, you made this body's breasts really, really big. That's really concerning. Someone on the internet will pull that out of their ass,
Oh, God, yeah.
Will go and sexualize a chest like that.
Yep.
But it's I feel like they should have the body type of what they're doing now, where, it's not big, it's not small, it's just part of the body. But then maybe one that's a little flatter.
Right.
Right. If that makes sense.
Yep. No, I agree.
Just for people who want to present more masculine in the game are able to do that. Because a lot of people who are part of these debates of hey, I didn't know I was a boy when I first started playing this game, or I didn't know I was non-binary when I started playing this game. So it's well, now you are making some of your old players feel probably uncomfortable.
Right. And
So.
to me, at the moment, the only thing that they would really need to do to change it, like obviously we're getting the character remodel, but like as of right now, something they could change right now would just be change the pronouns to they.
And they do that. They don't refer you as a she or her. They would be like, oh yeah, character name they are. It's like, oh my god, it's already there. It's already there.
Right.
Holy shit.
Like why are you so adamant about this when you're already actively changing it? And don't even get me started about the I Am a Horse Girl campaign. Look how that tanked for them.
Yeah. Everyone's just like, actually, no.
Like, why
it's not
are
the flex
you feeding
thinking.
into... No, like, why are you feeding into stereotypes? Why are you... The crazy horse girl thing, like, I understand you want to, like, own it, but what was the one that was like, oh yeah, we bite people?
Yeah, that was in the video. I bite people. It's like what?
What?
I mean, I did too when I was in elementary school. But you look like you're like 12 or 13 saying you bite people with your whole chest on a promotional video. So, actually, maybe don't.
I think the thing that bothers me most about that particular campaign is that they could have leaned really hard into, like, okay, instead of let me stop for a second. Instead of the horse girls are crazy because they bite people and they gallop around on all fours and all this kind of stuff, it could have been people see horse girls as crazy because they're determined. They are strong-willed. They're disciplined. They control 1,000-pound animals with just their legs. Like, you could have easily, like, made it, like, this is, like, anytime women are strong, they are seen as crazy. Anytime women are passionate, they are seen as crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, you leaned in on the whole crazy bit, and you made us all look bad.
Yep.
And now notice how they don't use it to advertise anymore.
Nope.
It backfired.
They're like, oh, we poured money into this and now we screwed ourselves over.
It backfired because y'all were stupid about how you did it.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you excluded a whole huge chunk of your player base that is non-binary and or male.
Yeah, exactly.
So, not a good look, Star Stable. Not a good look at all.
And it's like so funny because Star Stable is like one of the most successful MMOs out there, but yet if anyone who doesn't know anything about horses but loves MMOs and loves gaming, you're like, ever hear of Star Stable, which is one of the top 10 MMOs? And they'd be like, the hell are you talking about?
Right.
Because it's like, hello, it's a big feat to be a top MMO, but to not be known like that is because you are excluding a lot of players.
And honestly, for one, the game's not finished.
Nope.
It's been 12 years and the game's not finished. I mean, granted, I don't think any game is necessarily finished, but Star Stable does not have any of the usual qualities of an MMO. You do not have a whole bunch of control over your player character. You don't have a bunch of control over your vehicle. Stats mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't craft. There's hardly any side quests to do that lead anywhere. It's like, so what is this game?
It's an over-glorified chat room.
Right. In which you can collect cosmetics and run around on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't seem inclined to change that at all. Which to me is a problem. You know, and you could say that, oh, well, you're part of the problem because you're actively putting money into the game. Well, I do like the art style. I like where the game is headed with their animations, with their horse models. As someone who likes horses, and, you know, sometimes, like, especially in the winter, can't get out to ride at all. it's a really nice little bit of escapism for me to log into the game and ride around on my virtual horse, you know? And I don't know, that's kind of it. You know, I have fun during the events and stuff, but Star Stable as a whole is not really a good game. No. I think that there are parts of it that are fantastic. But as of right now, I'm sitting at level 22 with nothing to do and no promise of anything really new on the horizon. No promise of anything like game changing on the horizon. So like, you know, us going down to like even hide and seek and going on our trail rides got a little boring because it's the same thing every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've tried our best to make shit up to do in this game, and even we're floundering. So, yeah, which sucks, but that's just kind of. I mean, I'm sure the same thing would happen if we played Red Dead on a weekly basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know some of that stuff is randomized, which is probably a help as far as like stuff feeling fresh, but
it's like, at least in Red Dead, we could run into a group of assholes and it becomes a shootout and it becomes this whole thing for, at least things happen like that. Right? Assholes come in, which, frustrating, but not a big deal. It's content. Right. Woo!
Right.
But, yeah, at least like with Red Dead, like random events in the map and by players are happening all the time. Right. And with this people, it's mostly just kids complaining.
Yeah, you're right.
Or there's role plays going on, but it's like, it's only like that stuff. Even the kids in the game are like, well, there's nothing to do, but I like role playing, which I'm like, me, same, shakes hand, just not here.
Yeah, just not here.
I've sat back and witnessed role plays where kids are just like, I walk up to you and I pet you. Okay. And then the character who's like playing the horse is just like, I neigh. And I'm like, wow, what a role play. I mean, it's adorable. I love it. I'm so happy for them. I'm just like, yeah, role play.
Well, on that note, I think I'm going to go ahead and end stream tonight. I'll be back on Saturday. Stream. We'll probably be doing not Star Stable. So Among Us or Red Dead or something else. And then we'll be back next Wednesday to see how the new controls handle.
Yeah, it's like, and we probably don't have to play that for the entire stream. We could probably switch to something else if it's like, oh, cool, it turns cool anyway.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so bye everybody. We'll see you on Saturday. Goodbye.